Yo, what's going on, guys? GZTV here, back with another video, and in this video we are going to be addressing, explaining, breaking down, talking about, whatever you want to call it, the Kanye West Donda 2 rollout, which started a while ago, but there's a lot of deleted Instagram posts that I'm going to go through, kind of like telling you guys everything from the rollout. It's been going on since probably the beginning of February here. We're like 3 weeks into this Donda 2 rollout. I mean, we've known since the beginning of the year that this album was going to come out. It's set to come out tomorrow night. Lil Durk's album is coming out tonight, so I think I'm going to do an album reaction tomorrow on that, and Kanye West is probably going to be Wednesday along with the 2K. So let's just go through all of the posts. There are a lot of them. This is probably going to be a decently long video. So we're going to start with Kanye talking about not wanting his kids to be on TikTok. And by the way, shout out to Kanye's post. It's an Instagram page of all of the deleted Kanye West stuff. Kanye's kind of upset with Kim for putting his daughter on TikTok and letting her have a TikTok account. That's kind of the first thing. Next, you have the whole conversation with him and Kim's cousin. Kim's cousin pretending she is siding with Kanye in hopes of getting free Yeezys, using him for Yeezys. Is it safe to buy Yeezys on StockX? Kind of gaslighting him. We love to see you and the kids soon. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I don't feel like talking about it more. I mean, his cousin is in agreement about his daughter shouldn't be on TikTok and all that stuff, but she's kind of using him for some Yeezys. That's what women do in LA, especially the Kardashian family, very manipulative family. Moving on, Kanye being upset with the Kardashians because they didn't give him the address to his daughter's birthday. You have the whole daughter's birthday thing. All of the controversy with the Kardashians, we are talking about it right now. Luckily, Travis Scott leaked it to him, and he was actually able to show up, and it was probably really, really awkward when he showed up. Kim Kardashian calling herself the main provider. Kanye claiming she pretty much took his daughter from him. He's the father. He deserves to have the address. More stuff going on in the Kardashian world. He put an Instagram post with the caption, "Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her. So let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's birthday, and I'm accused of being on drugs. Then I go play with my son, and I take my Akira graphic novels, and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm being accused of putting a hit on her. These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up. I'm not playing about my black children anymore." Yeah, that is kind of true. He does have a point there. The Kardashians trying to get black people out of prison and trying to put them in prison at the same time. I don't know. The Kardashians are a very scandalous family. Kanye was begging for Kim Kardashian's number. I don't remember who he asked, but then he begged him. I think it was Travis Scott, or it was like one of the Kardashian family members. I don't know. And someone actually gave him the number. It was Larry Jackson. Larry Jackson ended up giving him the number. And then what happened? Kanye thanks Candace Owens for being unafraid. Candace Owens apparently posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram and talking about Kim, and Kanye kind of supporting. He supports a lot of people on his side. Kanye lets the public in on the most dramatic custody battle of all time with him and Kim. "I want to bring my kids to my hometown of Chicago to see my basketball team play." This was around the Donda Academy homecoming game. The team played for 7,000 people, and him is stopping that. How is this joint custody? Kanye aggressively calls out Billie Eilish, and Billie Eilish responds passive-aggressively. Now we're getting into the Billie Eilish beef. "Come on, Billie, we love you. Please apologize to Trav and to the families of people who lost their lives. No one intended this to happen. Trav didn't have any idea of what was happening when he was on stage and was very hurt by what happened. And yes, Trav will be with me at Coachella. And now I need Billie to apologize before I perform." So apparently Travis Scott is now going to be performing with Kanye West at Coachella, which I think is in March in California, obviously. Eilish literally never said a thing about Travis, was just helping a fan. And pretty much nowadays, right after this event, there were a splurge of live shows saying, Let's make sure our fans are safe. That's a shot at Travis Scott. It's not a coincidence. I don't know why people try to rub it off as one. It's not a coincidence. You're taking a shot at Travis Scott for something he literally couldn't control. That's literally what it is. And I don't want to talk about that situation anymore, but it just keeps on coming up, especially with live performances opening back up. Um, Kanye teaches Kid Cudi it is not a right but a privilege to be on Donda, so now he's beefing with Billie Eilish and Kid Cudi, really big artists in the music industry. Just so everyone knows, Cudi will not be on Donda because he's friends with you know who. We all speak in Billie language now. We're talking about Pete Davidson, obviously, who Cudi is friends with. Being in the movie with Pursuit of Happiness, playing the background Pete Davidson, and idolizing Cudi's music and saying it saved his life is enough for Kanye to cut ties with Cudi. Pretty childish. I think they ended up squashing the beef, but this is definitely childish on Kanye's part. Uh, and then Kanye said, I just wanted my friend to have my back. The knife goes in deeper. And he posted the Kids See Ghost, the joint album with him and Kid Cudi. A picture exiting out Pete Davidson with what looks like him and Cudi in the picture. I don't know who the other guy is. So obviously he just keeps rubbing it in. Kanye does that most of the time. He rubs in the beefs. He's a pretty petty person. He's pretty controversial. I think you guys should know this. Yeah, Kanye and Kid Cudi out of nowhere have bad blood after making absolutely amazing music together. Uh, have sent intimate photos with Ariana to Mac Miller with a way to end the rapper's hopes of rekindling a relationship with her. Ariana discovered this end of weeks of Mac's relatives and ended the relationship. So I think he was kind of exposing Pete Davidson and the whole love triangle with Pete Davidson, Mac Miller, and Ariana Grande. Um, Kanye points out that most people do not listen to Machine Gun Kelly. That's petty. He said, This ain't about Skeet people, it's about selling y'all a narrative. Skeet just playing his part in Frozen 3, except it's not in the theaters. This time it's on Daily Mail. Tell Bob and the entire Disney staff you wasted your money on Star Wars and Marvel, because even though it makes money, you will never control the high schools. No one has ever heard of Machine Gun Kelly song, Bob. Oof, that is tough. West versus Davidson fight night made a whole meme picture. That's kind of funny. You know, talking to Pete Davidson, talking about look at this dickhead. I wonder if Instagram's gonna shut down my page for dissing Hillary Clinton's ex-boyfriend. Oh my goodness, he exposed Pete for getting a Hillary Clinton tattoo. A lot of Kanye's taking his shots pretty strategically here. He wants Pete to know that he does not fuck with him. Kanye exposes a never before sent photo of Pete, aka Skeet's Hillary Clinton ink. Oh my goodness. That is so weird. I don't know why he got a Hillary Clinton tattoo. And then Kanye posting this other meme of Civil War, Marvel, Kanye West, and the United States stand divided we fall. And in the picture we have Kanye, Pete Davidson, we have Drake. Who's on his side? We have Kanye, Drake, Kendall Jenner, Travis Scott, and Future. On the other side, we have Pete Davidson, Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Kid Cudi, and Kim Kardashian. I feel like most people didn't even realize that Taylor Swift was in the picture. That's funny. Kanye leaks Pete Davidson's screenshot and makes it clear he will never let a puppet in undies become stepdaddy. I mean, it just never ends. No, you will never meet my children. And then he shows some text from Pete Davidson. I mean, Kanye's on his head. This bromance between Machine Gun Kelly and Pete Davidson. Nobody hears about Pete Davidson. What else we got? Kanye said people were trying to claim his account wasn't hacked, and he posted what's now a meme of the notepad with saying my account is not hacked. 2/13/22. Oh, that was the. Oh, he was writing the date to prove it. My account is not hacked. I will be at Sunday service in noon, and will me taking North and Saint to the Super Bowl shortly after Trey Things. I'll double whatever they pay in you, just so you don't have to look at that pawn ever again. Big love. And it's showing him wearing a mask and taking it off. I guess Kanye's trying to prove that his account isn't hacked, because people think when he goes on rants, his account's not hacked, or his account's hacked. You guys must be new to the Kanye West lore, because this is what he's been about his whole career. Kanye appreciates the public validation from Kevin Durant. That's love, Katie. Just that simple, like, made me realize and liberated. I'm gonna tell everybody when I see today that Katie liked my post for the first time in a long time. I feel recognized. You could have all the money in the world and still be dismissed. I started to feel like it was me. So Kevin Durant obviously showing support for Kanye. Maybe Kanye can put it on the Civil War graphic that Kevin Durant messes with him. Kanye realizes he is more powerful than Jeff Bezos, regardless of how many times Jeff wines and dines Kim and Skeet. Thanks, Shade Room, for always showing love. Thank you for helping me to control my own narrative and not writing me off. When a team wins the Super Bowl, we don't comment on how sweaty they got or how much pain they suffered in that game. It's about taking home that trophy. So when I get on my gram, I'm not afraid to get sweaty or take a hit for my family. This is not a rant. This is called a freedom of speech. I'm a form of media. Bezos brought the Wall Street Journal and will still never have this level of influence. No matter how many dinners he does with my wife and Skeeter, and Page 6 stopped using bad photos of me, y'all. That whole office would die to go on a date. Kanye's funny, bro. He is such a like. And then obviously Kanye went trending worldwide. Of course he did. After all, Kanye trends #1 on Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl itself came in at a close second. Literally, Kanye was more on the day of the Super Bowl. Kanye was more controversial than the Super Bowl itself. I didn't wake up and fight for my family to trend over the Super Bowl. It happened. The Super Bowl brings families together. For everyone married, hold your spouse close. Make sure they know how much you love and appreciate them. Because there's a skeet lurking in every dirty-ass alley, waiting to help destroy your family and walk around in Calvin Klein's around your children. I wish my wife is with me and our children sitting at the 50-yard line. Kim Kardashian, always remember West was your biggest W. Whew, that's ridiculous. Original video was not found online, but Kanye shared a video of his kids, North, who is 8 years old, and Saint, who is 6, receiving gloves from Odell Beckham at Super Bowl 56. Tyga also appeared in this video. Kanye showed up to the Super Bowl with a big posse, a bunch of different rappers. 2 Chainz was among them, a bunch of people sitting at the game, so obviously he has people on his side there. But yeah, they got gloves from OBJ to start the game. OBJ likes him. I mean, there's a video. Judah Pato, the Skeet supporter, shades Kanye. And this is what she said. I don't know. I'm sitting near Kanye. He seems very hot and sweaty in the mask. I overheard him say, "Man, I wish I didn't go with the mask today, but not that I'm in it. I can't really bail on it. Do you think I could lose it at halftime? Seems like a logical place to make a change." His friend said, "No, you have to commit." Then Kanye said, "I wish we would have cut some more bents in this thing." Then his pal said, "I told you to go with the creepy contact lenses, but you didn't listen. You never listen." Go Rams. Alright, let's see what else we got. Kanye West on Jude Apatow. This is what happens when you don't get the Hillary tattoo. Kanye claps back and spells Hillary's name with 1 L. Isn't she taking multiple L's? That's funny. Kanye has fun at the Super Bowl. How great is it to be a free artist? I fought for my family, trended over the Super Bowl while at the Super Bowl with my kids. Odell gave me my kids his gloves. Dre performed. Rams won, and I did a Super Bowl commercial with McDonald's. God is a plan. Love over fear. Today was awesome. So Kanye sees his full control of his narrative. Cap locks, obviously, all caps. So when we go on Instagram rants, Kanye. Here's something I have to dispel, meaning remove the spell that people are under. Why does a media outlet get to post 20 times a day, but if I post that amount, there's something wrong? Isn't Instagram our own personal media platform? So I can make stage float or set myself on fire, but I better not Instagram too much. As I calmly take my kids to the game, I love being in control of my own narrative. I feel kind of free, mentioning Ghost Town. I think that's Ghost Town, yes. Thank you guys for your support of my family. My family means more to me than my other accomplishment in life. If anyone loves me and my family, if you see Skeet in real life, scream at the loser at the top of your lungs and say Kim Ye forever. And then came around Valentine's Day where he sent a whole truckload of flowers saying my vision is crystal clear. Kanye advises his fans to stay away from Skeet and let him handle it himself. So Kanye is going out for blood. Obviously, the City of God song came out. I don't know if we're going to be talking about that, but it said, upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself. Kanye delivers a truck full of roses to Kim, showing up every guy in America this Valentine's Day. Crazy. And then he goes out to say, I don't have beef with Kim. I love my family, so stop that narrative. I'm not giving up on my family. I bought this coat for Kim before SNL. I thought it was particularly special. I have faith that we'll be back together, and it shows her in a coat with Pete Davidson, the coat that Kanye bought for her. That's pathetic. Kanye announces he bought the jacket Kim wore with Skeet on Valentine's Day. Let's see. I never had anything against Daily Mail. I got love for everyone in the media, and I wish you all the happiness in the world. I speak directly to the media outlets the same way a ball player speaks to the refs. The world is our court, like a basketball court, and the court of public opinion. We have a public relationship because we are public figures, so the public and to the press. Sometimes people call me crazy, but to be in love is to be crazy about something, and I'm crazy about my family. Happy Valentine's. Kanye announces he is in the 10% of black non-democratic celebs, which has been known for a while. You know, obviously Kanye supports Trump. Dear Page 6, I love my family. I love being at home with my kids. I'm not a bad man because I'm not a democratic like 90% of black celebs. I love my wife. I love my children. I love God. I'm an artist, and I need to pay my children's future. Dear Page 6, I respect your profession, but I'm coming to get my family back. This is not a tirade. It's a prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. What else? Kanye's real friends showing up for him in iMessage. Number one trending, shifting the paradigm. Got no idea. Keep going, OG. On the day of the Super Bowl, all on the way to the Super Bowl, God has a plan. So obviously Kanye getting more support from his friends. Kim fears the reality Kanye is creating on Instagram. You are creating a dangerous and scary environment, and someone will hurt Pete, and this will all be your fault. Upon my wife's request, okay. Kim reminds Kanye that it's a dangerous world out there. Well, thank you. There are dangerous people out there, and this is scary, and it doesn't have to be. I always do everything to protect you and your family forever, and I listened to you and told everyone to make sure nothing physical happens to Skeet. It's been years, and Kim still wonders why Kanye can't be low-key. Why can't you keep any of our conversations private? I'm sorry I'm just reading straight off my phone, but this is like how the beef has been going. Because I got a text from my favorite person in the world. I'm your number one fan. Why wouldn't I tell everyone? Kanye begs God to bring his family back via IG post collage. God, please bring our family back together. Kanye points out that not one reporter commented on how sweaty OBJ got during Super Bowl 56. Kanye shows his support for Brian Flores. He accidentally tagged the meme page instead of the actual coach. Me and my dad are on the phone, and he brought you up. Shout out to Brian Flores. He deserves a better job than what he has now, but that's not the point. We're talking about Kanye West here. 7:15, or Kanye West announced he will remove cap locks. I've learned that using all caps makes people feel like I'm screaming at them. I'm working on my communication. I can benefit from a team of creative professionals, organizers, mobilizers, and community leaders. Thank everybody for supporting me. I know sharing screenshots was jarring and came off as harassing Kim. I take accountability. I'm still learning in real time. I don't have all the answers. To be a good leader is to be a good listener. Sent to me by my cousin Dre, written by Frida Bailey, who worked for Adidas. Something that his cousin sent to him. I think that's the same cousin in the documentary. Stop telling fathers they should have fought harder to see their children. Start asking mothers why he had to fight at all. Oof, he posted that, like a little billboard of someone saying that. Kanye changes his mind 8 hours after he said he would stop using caps and uses caps again. Vision, oh sorry, all caps is back for the people that's all cap. He should rap that, that'd be fire. Supreme names Tremaine Imori creative director. Kanye West posted that congratulating him. Love you family. He commented that on Kid Cudi's post. So it seems that on a little less than a week ago today, they ended their beef. We love you, family. Is the word coming to an end? Because Cudi said, God, please watch over me and keep my mind sane. I could use it right now. To anyone who feels alone, I'm with you and I love you. So Kanye posted about, oh yeah, Pete Davidson got Instagram and Kanye instantly followed him. That's another big thing that happened. Obviously, Kanye promoted Genius. Never give up on your dreams and follow your genius. Praise God, I actually have a review of Genius on my YouTube channel, so you guys can check that out. Act 2 is coming tomorrow. Kanye speaking publicly about making mistakes, but will do anything to tell his story his own way and not let the media paint it for him. Kanye West, Kanye Sunday service. Oh, shoot. What just happened? Oh. So Kanye speaking about telling his own story, not letting the mainstream media paint his family's narrative. Hi, Skeet, you got any more mental health jokes for me? That's another big with a picture of Skeet and I'm calling him Skeet. I don't care. He's wearing a Make America Great Again. Or Make Kanye 2006 Again messed up SNL skit. This boy thought he could get away with performing the sketch for the team that wrote this for him. This is not harassment. This is payback. Clip from 2018. Skeet throwing the first punch after Kanye appears on SNL. Kanye supporting Jay-Z. About Jay-Z talking to New York mayors about the drill rap lyrics being taken too literal. So Jay-Z supports. That was a big controversy that's been happening during this rollout, but Kanye's not too connected. I'm off the meds, is what Pete Davidson said about Kanye. Someone always tells you you're crazy, contrive someone crazy. That's the gaslighting. That's the harassment. The liberals have tried to describe me for 20 years. Page 6, TMZ, and SNL are a gang. That gang has tried to bully, harass, control, discredit, minimize, and patronize me for years. They're godless. God got me, and God got our family. Jesus has already won the victory. And for everyone praying for me and my family, faith without works is dead. Do something positive. Say something publicly and positively while you still can. Our First Amendment is merging into the 13th Amendment in front of our eyes, meaning our freedom of speech is being challenged. Because when you say something against the liberal agenda, they gang up and say you're challenged. Y'all gonna stop calling me crazy. Let's see if page 6 and TMZ print that I said that they are godless. That's funny. Next up, Lauren David Lipowitz. Another guy that Kanye West involved in the beef. He has a lot of enemies in this. Kanye calls out Paris Hilton, but accidentally tags the media site, which is funny. Paris, I got a question directly for you. Do you think jokes about mental health are funny? Calling people out for joking about mental health, which is not something you should joke about. I mean, especially in a day and age where the internet's a thing. I mean, it should not be a thing. Kanye, let's see here. Kanye waits patiently for TMZ to post the story. Where's the headline hose? I'm seeing TMZ and Page 6 will report that I called them out for being godless. Waiting impatiently, sent you all the news. Where's the headline? Where's the headline hose? Kanye deleted all 5 posts that he posted in a day. So now his page was blank at this time. Now, after archiving 5 posts, Kanye makes a quick comeback with a pixelated picture of Paris Hilton, but again tags the wrong account. He also reveals Paris Hilton's real name, Mario Mondo Lavandera Jr. I have a direct message from Mario Mondo Lavandera Jr. Do you think jokes about mental health are funny? Kanye deletes a pixelated picture of Perez and swaps it out for a high-res photo of him so you can finally recognize this subject. It's funny. Kanye posts Kim's Balenciaga ad in Times Square live This Balenciaga campaign premiered in Times Square today. I know y'all can understand that this is bittersweet for me. This is awesome, all positive energy. Kanye still supports Kim Kardashian, and people get that twisted up. It's really just Kanye and Pete Davidson that have the beef. Kanye West's only post was Paris Hilton, though, for a while. And then Kanye deletes Paris Hilton's photo and posts a new track on his stem player. And this is the big news out of the rollout. Are you guys ready? Donda 2 will only be available on my own platform, the stem player, not on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or YouTube. Today, artists get just 12% of the money the industry makes. It's time to free music from this oppressive system. It's time to take control and build our own. Go to stemplayer.com now to order. Let's see here. Kanye is honored that Future quotes his bars from Donda 2 and asks no questions about the $200 ticket price. So yeah. Future posted and quoted something from Kanye's new album. Kanye drops a concert flyer from Miami, Florida, February 22nd, 2022. Tickets available on Live Nation. Kanye posted another song off Donda 2 in the same caption he used on the Kim's Valentine's Day truck full of roses post. The vision is crystal clear in the last. So, Kanye's kind of leaking tracks. This is kind of part of the rollout, and he's doing it on the stem player to market it. You have to have the stem player, apparently. I don't think you do. But, Donda 2 will only be streaming on my own platform, the stem player. You can download new music from stemplayer.com. You can play 4 different elements of the track: vocals, drums, bass, and music. It also has an MP3 player available. We currently have 67,000 available and are making 3,000 a day. This is a businessman right here. Go click the link in my bio to purchase. The drama is aside, it appears Kanye West just wanted to sell us a stem player. Yeah. Apparently, boycott Walgreens. Or the stem player is trending, but also boycott Walgreens. Here's what Kanye West had to say. Stem player trending. Go to stemplayer.com to be a part of the revolution. I feel that same feeling like when I first moved to New York to make it in music. I ain't know what was gonna happen, but I knew I had to move. After 10 albums, after being under 10 contracts, I turned down $100 million Apple deal. No one can pay me to be disrespected. We set our own price for our art. Tech companies made music practically free. So if you don't do merch, sneakers, and tours, you don't eat. Jay-Z made Tidal and fake media attacked him. Well, in the words of my big brother, come and get me. I'm willing to die standing because I ain't living on my knees no more. God, please cover me. I run this company 100%. I don't have to ask for permission. This is our second generation stem player. We have more things we're working on. I feel like how I felt in the first episode of the documentary. Donda 2 will not be available on streaming platforms again. We did it. Don't matter what happens tomorrow. This happened tonight for the first time in a long time. I feel alive. We did it, kid. We did it, Lord. Lift me up, things change. Let's keep it burning. And then he posts the track list to the record. Only caught all these because I stayed up watching Genius. Like we always do at this time, quoting his music. So we have Security, Lift Me Up, Get Lost, Pablo, which is interesting, True Love, Keep It Burning, Broken Road, I'm Finna Love Me, Sci-Fi, which could be Alien, We Did It, Kid, Flowers, Maintenance, 5:30, Mr. Miyagi, Selfish, First Time, Louis Bags, Candy Band, Candyman, Closed for Business, Do I Look Happy, Things Change, and then I think Selfish is going to be on the record as well. So it's 22 songs. J. Cole showing love to Kanye West documentary saying, thank you for this Kanye West cootie rock, phenomenal, vulnerable, powerful, sad, inspirational, insightful, wonderful, masterful, grateful to have watched. And then Kanye said, that's love, family, obviously showing love to another rapper in the industry. That's pretty awesome. Kanye, and then Genius hits number 1 on Netflix, which is awesome. What else we got here? And then Kanye West showing praise to Jack Harlow, that whole thing, saying he can rap, bro, and I'm saying it as a compliment. Top 5 out right now. Let's see, what else? Kanye sells 6,217 stem players in 24 hours and begins a revolution against streaming platforms. Stem player, full transparency. We sold. I'm sorry if this is kind of boring, but we sold 6,217 units since 2,200 hours, 217.22, which grossed $1,358,597.69. That's faster than I've ever sold any t-shirt. God is a plan, new frontier. Everyone that is supporting our revolution is changing the game for all artists. We no longer have to bow to people who don't really even truly care about music. I feel like I'm back at SOBs performing Jesus Walks. I walked away from Apple right after having the most number ones in Apple history. Songwriters have been really hurt by streaming platforms. Some say I'm the only one who can make this change. So, as the leading innovator in music of the past 20 years, I'm putting my own work on the line to change it. I've already won by not being afraid to move. Now we're winning because they're true supporters and that have invested their hard-earned money in my vision of freedom. I love and appreciate everyone who believes in my promise of creating a brighter future. Apple, can you please tell Kanye something he doesn't already know? Kanye said duh to this. From Damien, please inform Ye that the Apple is no longer doing the sponsorship deal. So Apple officially backs out the sponsorship deal. And if you guys know who, what are they called? Watching the Throne. It's a YouTube channel about Kanye, and they say, hey Ye, we'd love to interview you about movies, Akira, There Will Be Blood, Blade Runner, Matrix, Holy Mountain, etc., etc. Put one on and just analyze it and discuss. Film seems like such a big influence for you, but there's never been a focused interview about it. Let us know. And then it says, and then Kanye said, come to Miami. And then Kanye poses in this interesting fit for Miami. And then Kanye with the caption "Goat," a picture of him and Pusha T and someone else, adding stem versions for City of Gods. So City of Gods is officially going to be on Donda. He announces that, and I think there's going to be 23 tracks on it. Yay, not sure you read the above. However, we are running out of time to pay the vendors for the load in. We need you to approve $2 million now since the wire cut off is in 15 minutes. The show needs to be filmed. Okay, I'll cut the check since Apple pulled out of their streaming deal. Commercial thought you got one pussy that Daniel. I love Apple. I love how Apple only sees artists in only one way. They'll sit with Daniel Ek, but won't meet with Ye. I remember me and Verge were with Daniel Ek in the club in Stockholm, and he told me he could tell I get more pussy than him. Oh God. Go to livenation.com to order tickets to my Donda 2 listening and Donda 1 performance this Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022, at Lawn Pot Park in Miami, Florida. So you just further advertising his show. Okay, this song slaps. Okay. This Kanye owns it. Man, the song slaps. The City of God song gets very positive reviews among people. Corey Gamble allegedly spotted in the club kissing another woman. And then Kanye, this is when Kanye and the Corey Gamble beef started. We Outside, Donda 2, 2/22/22. All Kanye enemies this week are Scorpios with Skeet, Lorne Michaels, Kris Jenner, Corey Gamble, and Hillary Clinton. That was an interesting thing. Again, showing the sales of the STEM player. Kanye loving that 50 Cent is developing a movie based on Priest and Criss Cross's DC Comics series. Jesus, is a lot. Kanye beefs. Come on, guys, this list is twice as long. You gotta put Apple, Spotify, Vivendi, Universal, Lucy and Grange, TikTok, Black History Month, Obama, the whole cast of SNL, Hillary Clinton, the devil himself, Corey Gamble, Bezos, Charlemagne, Disney, liberals, and of course Skeet, and Indy and all corny shit in general. Can somebody from Chicago let these people know what Skeet meant when we was growing up? It's up for everybody. Wow, being rich is fun. So more enemies include Taylor Swift, Nike, Kim K's cousin, Wiz Khalifa, Jay-Z, Kid Cudi, Billie Eilish, Peppa Pig, Pete Davidson, Drake, Ray J, Justin Timberlake, Jimmy Kimmel, South Park, Deadmau5, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, J. Cole, Travis Scott, Harriet Tubman, Louis Vuitton, CEO of Zappos, Evil Knievel, Dennis Haysbert, Amber Rose, MTV, Beck, George Bush Jr., ADL, TMZ, American Music Awards, 50 Cent and Kris Jenner. Oh my goodness. So Kanye said, TMZ, I love you guys. This is too funny. I got notes though. First of all, use my pic where I'm in front of Nobu while I'm wearing the tank. Kim got the style she currently using for me this summer. I've been the most influential person in fashion since my heroes Ralph, Michael Jackson, and Puff. We live in 2022, but most people still dress like it's the 90s. Nike been pushing the same old ass styles on y'all for years. When someone is creative and influential, y'all call them weird. But I look good as fuck. I'm rich as fuck. I love God, and I'm having my way. It's my world now. Love you guys for life. That piece was entertaining. He's reacting to TMZ. Spy will get you blocked immediately. Oh, a message from our founder. Okay, there are two kinds of people. There are two kinds of people. People on my team are losers. Kanye posted that on IG with him wearing the boots. After Corey was allegedly spotted with another woman at the club, Kanye believes Corey's mission to brainwash Kim with the liberal mafia is done, and he'll be moving on to his next victim. Kanye ends this rant by singing his praises to Kris Jenner for unmatched hustle and grind. God has a plan to remove the godless. I'm sorry, this is going to be like an hour long, isn't it? God has a plan to remove the godless Corey needed to never be here anyway, and I think he's a nice person. Not a great person, a nice person. Used to be around Puff's family, then got around Justin Bieber, and then when Kris got divorced, he slid in. He became the TV version of a father figure, and as he always called himself a real, he once told my wife he knew what music she should be listening to, so when I seen him a week later, I had him removed from my daughter's birthday party. We still never met his family, and I guess we never will. He got my wife linked with the liberals in a deep way. That was his job. For some reason, I always felt he worked for DuPont or some organization with that pedigree. Now he's off to his next mission. His job is done. He's not messy enough to do something like this. It's on purpose. I love Kris. This woman is a hero, and she's done what she's had to do to protect her family and make sure they prosper, even if it meant telling everyone not to listen to me. I respect her grind, her hustle, and her mind. Kris is one of the best to ever do it. Kanye announcing that Lawrence Chandler will not be working for him anymore because he has bad spending skills. I would like to politely announce that Lawrence Chandler no longer works for me. This is one of the sharpest, most competent people I've ever met, but he spends too much money on projects and I'm more frugal now. Maybe one day he can return after he breaks that habit. Until then, direct all business inquiries to the GOAT, G. Roberson. Kanye Kanye changes the tag. Uh, I mean, and then apparently some rubber boot Crocs are coming soon. Kanye must have a deal with them. He was like kind of teasing that. Soulja Boy called Kanye broke, and apparently they have beef now. Let me get this straight. First, Kanye asked fans to buy the $200 stem player. Then Kanye fires them. God is good. And then he shows something with him and Rodney Jerkins. Hi, you forgot me too. Corey Gamble stole from me as well. Stole all my MPC zips to give to some little producer dude he was managing back in the day. I'm glad Chris woke up. God is removing the evil blockers to bring restoration. Nicki Minaj's new single outsold the next 7 best-selling songs in America combined, and Kanye congratulated her for it. So we're kind of going over news in the music industry at the same time with Kanye West. So Kanye said, "Congrats to my sister Nicki." Kanye shows disdain for children using filters. These pictures are too grown looking for my little girl. Kanye forever. Kanye deletes his last 2 posts, the one of Chicago and the other of Nicki Minaj. Khloe Kardashian posted her Kanye's daughter with a filter on, and that's where he got it. He cropped Khloe out and then semi-shaded her parenting in the caption. This post has been deleted from Kanye's page, but are still alive on Khloe's story. Kanye gives props to Plain Pat. Even though we didn't see this person in the doc, Plain Pat is one of the most important people in my career. He was the first person who worked at Def Jam who not only saw my potential but invested his time to ensure our success. He also discovered Kid Cudi, and he invented drums like Swagger, like Us in the Game, changing bleep snare on Say You Will. This person has never lied to me and is the least industry person I know. He has never clouded up. If you can count your real friends on one hand, I only have 4 fingers left. The Swifties are coming out of play, and yeah. Apparently, Taylor Swift fans are coming after Kanye. 2.2 million in sales would. Oh, hold on. $2.2 million sold of stem players. Go to stemplayer.com to purchase the first Yeezy Tech project to earn the $2.2 million we made on the first day on the stem player. The album would have had to stream 500 million times. We did more revenue in stem player without the album even being out than we would have done with the album being out on streaming. This is a GOAT status for Kanye. Sorrento. So Yandi memes, this is what this means. Disney owns Hulu. Disney wants to influence a wider age group. Disney, when did this come out? Okay, I'm not going to read that. Everyone's mood has been down all day. Was inactive on Instagram for a while. Kanye's been deleting stuff on Instagram. Kanye wiped 7 posts. Kanye's not active. He was seen linked up with Jack Harlow and The Game and Eno Nori, who had him on Drink Champs, obviously the host of Drink Champs. Yeah. And then Kanye posted that City of Gods is the number 1 played song on the radio. And then, yeah. That's it. I mean, that's the Kanye beef, the whole situation. This is going to be a 40-minute video, but I don't regret a second of it. So for all you guys that aren't up to date on the Kanye West situation, everything that's happened in the beef, I think this is substantial content to hold you guys over for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to be watching the documentary, giving a review on that documentary. We're going to be, well, let's see. We'll probably watch the documentary that comes out tomorrow. We'll give a review to that. Maybe listen to Lil Durk's album. Bro, who are you talking to? Wait, hold on 1 second here. I'm making a YouTube video. What do you mean, who am I talking to? Whatever you say, fam. This is just the whole Kanye beef for everyone that needed to hear it. But yeah, if you're a Kanye fan, you should know all this already. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I cover all the biggest music news, all the biggest. Maybe I should start talking about controversial stuff that happens in hip hop, and I do sometimes, but I need to do more of it. Also, I'm going to be reviewing Donda 2. We're probably going to listen to Lil Durk's album. And we're going to watch Genius, because I'm a big Kanye fan, obviously. I'm going to watch Genius, and I'm going to give you guys a review of that. I'm not going to do the live reaction, but